Well, we have gotten to the one I hate the most. Child's Play 3. As in, Child's Play 3, Look Who's Stalking. This came out just 1 year after Child's Play 2, and this movie is an example of a rushed sequel. Because they did not... Look, this is directed by Jack Bender and is once again written by Don Mancini. So, oh my god. So, where do I start on this movie? I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time because I'm going to let my main man Anthony Jenkins talk. And he is going to explain why he's going to defend the film, but he also hates it. But I'm going to be ranting on this film. So the plot of this movie is that it's been 6 years since Chucky, the doll with the soul and voice of a psychopathic killer, was apparently destroyed in a fire at a doll factory. Now Chucky's manufacturer is remaking the same line of toys with the old, still haunted materials. This resurrects Chucky, who goes after Andy, his former owner, who now attends military school, and Chucky slashes his way through a string of grotesque murders as Andy tries to stop the homicidal doll and the spirit within it. Now look, I hate this movie, but this is also a guilty pleasure. But I'm going to explain the reasons why I hate this film. Number one, this movie was rushed. You could not just wait until 1992. I know Alien 3 came out in that year, but hey, that it would have been better to then just do this one year. And now I get into Brad Dourif. He's gory. I'm going to do my positives first. Brad Dourif, he's gory as Chucky. I like him as Chucky. He's very cool. I thought he was really good once again, and he is just fantastic. He's just fantastic. There's no replacing Chucky. Now, Perry Reeves is Kristen De Silva. She's great. She's okay. Justin Whalen is Andy Barkley. Is not Alex Vincent, but he's used through archive footage and he's uncredited during the first part of the movie. And that does bother me too, that they didn't use Alex Vincent, but it takes place a few years, so what can you do? He's a teenager. And the score is also great. I love the title sequence, it's very cool. That ending, though, is my favorite part of the movie, at the end of the movie with Chucky trying to find Tyler and kill him and use his soul. And the haunted house at the carnival is the best part of the movie. I love it. I just love that part of the movie. It's fantastic. Well shot too. I have to give credit to the cinematography. And this one is 90 minutes. I don't know what the budget on this movie was, but this movie only made $20.5 million. And Rotten Tomatoes has a 23%. They called, one of the critics named Christopher Hicks of the Deseret News called this movie perverse and criticized the movie's plot. But there are some positive reviews. Don Mancini, he said himself, this was his least favorite entry in the series. Good, because this is the same way with me. He said they ran out of ideas out of the second film. What the heck? Don Mancini, you started Child's Play franchise and you messed it up with See Chucky, even though I love that movie. But this is why I think this series started to... I did not like this one. This is definitely my least favorite of the original Child's Play trilogy. This movie sucks. Don Mancini will not even make another Chucky movie until 7 years with Bride Chucky, which came out the year I was born. Let me get to some of my negatives though. I don't like the plot of this movie. The plot is 8 years after the previous film. I know it takes place in 1998, but seriously, this feels like a remake of Child's Play 1 and 2, but just in a different timeline. And God, my God, the Chucky doll looks amazing, but when they put lipstick on the doll, all this other crazy stuff, it's like, what the heck? And another big thing I hate about Child's Play 3 is why did okay look, this movie I do not like one of the kills. The other kills are fine. It's just the one kill I don't like with the barber. It felt out of place. That felt out of place, out of hand. And I know some stuff explains in the novelization, but hey, I never read the Child's Play novels based on the film, but this movie is just absolutely terrible. It's the worst Child's Play movie ever. I'm giving this movie automatic skip this movie. Don't watch it. Don't watch it on DVD. I know I'm being too harsh, but hey, this is also a guilty pleasure. I can watch the movie for a time waster, but also I can take the movie as a pretty disappointing film. So, overall, that's my rating. Skip this movie. Don't watch it. Let me know in the comments below what you think of Child's Play 3, and I'm going to pass things off to Anthony Jenkins.
Child's Play 3. Now, I understand this is the most hated, besides See the Chucky, this is the most hated film in the Child's Play series. I can understand why people hate this movie. I can understand why people don't like this movie. Don't get me wrong. I don't hate it. I don't love it neither. This is kind of like an in-between film for me. This is like it's okay, I guess. I mean, I can understand why this is hated because how this movie was rushed in production. This movie came out less than a year than Child's Play 2. That's rush. Usually, like back in the 80s or 90s, these like horror movie sequels come out like a year after each one. This movie came out like less than a year, like 6 or 7 months, 6, 7, 8 months after the last film. So that is rushed. That is rushed. So this Child's Play 2, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. 9 months. So 9 months. So this movie came out 9 months after Child's Play 2. That is rushed. I don't know why Don Mancini want to do that. I really don't. Really, Justin Whalens and Andy does an okay job as Andy. I really miss Alex Vincent. I really wish they would have waited a little bit longer to bring Alex Vincent as an older Andy. Chucky in this film is still great. I still love Chucky. Chucky's not the problem in this film. Tyler to me, I don't know how to describe it. He was kind of like the black version of Andy in the first film. He's kind of annoying in this film. I didn't care for his character. I just wish that they could have written him better in this film. Oh, also, I did like the plot sounded interesting. That years later after Child's Play 2, Chucky's still searching for Andy, but you realize Andy's now older. He's in the army camp. Now he wants to get to the soul of this black kid, Tyler. And there was this one racist joke I did not like in this film where he said, just think, Chucky's gonna be a bro. I'm like, oh yeah, he's gonna be a black kid, I know. But I don't know. But the film, it's not a bad film. It's not a terrible film. People said this is the worst Chucky film. I'm like, really now? Have you guys even seen the Seed of Chucky? But we'll get to that soon. But Child's Play 3, this is not a bad film. I love the climax. This is just as great as the climax from Child's Play 2 in the Toy Factory. Here, it's at a carnival. I love to see where Chucky get his face sliced off by the Grim Reaper. I'm like, dang, that sight must be sharp. And also, this barber in this film is very weird and kind of like a pedophile in a way. If he keeps shaving guys' head, he's going, oh yeah, how you like that? Now we see some skin, are we? I'm just kind of like, ew. Pedo bear, maybe? I don't know, but the climax is great. This franchise should have ended here. This is how I would have put it. If I was Don Mancini, I would have ended the franchise here, and then I would have waited like 23 years later for Curse of Chucky, and do another sequel. But Don Mancini had to ruin it with the next two, which I'm about to get to next. I'm gonna give Child's Play 3 a C+. This is not a bad film at all. I think it could have been better, honestly. Like, wait a few years later, Dom and Anthony, just wait. But this movie could have been worse, just like the next two we're gonna get. So stay tuned for my thoughts on The Bride of Chucky.
That was my Anthony's thoughts on Child's Play 3. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys for part 4.